This is the Night Wolf howling at you, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Masters of the Universe Origins Snake Teela, mind controlled snake woman. In the 2000 series, King had gotten his hands on a magical device known as the Snake Ring, and it allowed him to transform many of the Masters and other characters into snake versions of themselves, which he controlled. Take a look at the back of the box here. King Hiss used ancient magic to transform Teela into a slithering slave. And there it shows her battling He-Man. Uh, let's go ahead and take a look at her. I like it when they come out of the package easy. So Teela here has a lot of additional deco, but not only that, she actually comes with a new torso and head. And the head is based more on the 2000 look that she had. In fact, if you've got the Zor Teela 2-pack, this is the same head that was used with that. And I think that version of Teela was meant to be their 2000X version, even though they didn't really state that on the package. She also has a place for you to put her sword on her back. Or you can even fit the Staff of Ka in there as well. And her sword's definitely got the 2000X look to it, which is the same sword also that came with the Teela and Zor 2-pack. Unfortunately, and this is just sad, she does not come with the Cobra Hood headdress like the original Teela did. Though it can fit on her, but I think this would have looked really great if they'd had done this in green for her as well. So they definitely spent the deco money though on her, because you can see all over where they have the scaled look. They have the underbelly on the thighs, underbelly kind of here on the neck, all the way up to the head. The only thing that I think they should have done in addition to this is when they did the kind of bronze here, they should have gone ahead and done it along the seam also. But I suppose they didn't want to do that because the deco here doesn't go all the way to the side most of the time either. And it would have really stood out if you'd had the bronze here and then there was a little slash of white before the green. But it still would have looked a lot nicer, I think, than the way it is here now. As articulation goes, she does have the standard articulation, heads on a ball joint. The arms go up and down, swivel around, though her shoulder pauldrons kind of get in the way. Waist spin. Legs go out, so you can do the splits. Snake. Go forward, go back. The knee bends, and she does have that updated knee. We got the hinge on the leg, or ankle, and of course we can spin that around for posability. She comes apart. In theory, so you can mix and match her pieces if you want. I guess actually we could show her kind of starting in her transformation into a snake too, if we really wanted to. Oh my god. Ah! Or maybe we could go like this. No, stop! Anyway. I actually really like the way this figure looks, and if you noticed in one of my previous reviews for Lady Slither, this is actually my second Teela that I bought in order to display her as she's supposed to look, to go along with the one where I used the extra Lady Slither Naga tail on my other Teela. So that way I have two different looks for her. I serve King Hiss now. I'll save you, Teela. Take that, many faces. No, Teela, come on. Let me save you. Boom! It is not logical for you to continue this battle, Teela. King Hiss is the master of us all. He shall rule Eternia, and you cannot stop him. Oh. However, Teela here does come with a comic book. Kind of forgot about it. The Serpent's Siege. It is quite possibly one of the worst written comics that they have done, to be perfectly honest with you. Because when we start looking at this, it starts out with the past is a strange creature capable of feeling stretched or fleeting, but there is one pearl of wisdom that remains eternal when it comes to time. And this actually shows what's the young King Randor, or this might be considered Captain Randor at this point, fighting against Slamurai, who is a ninja and not a samurai. But it shows some old training here. And what we end up having is King Hiss sends Teela back in time, apparently, to try to fight against them, which makes no sense. And of course, we meet this guy, this warrior here, who I think is supposed to be Garrett from the later Skeleton Warrior packs, because he looks just like him. And then we have a man at arms. And then the Snakemen bring their horde snake troopers to fight against these guys. And somehow, even though this Teela is the snake version and somehow back in time, it's like men at arms knows who she is once she transforms back. Like I said, to me, this just makes no sense whatsoever. And then King Hiss disappears back through the time portal and leaving Teela behind. So I don't know if this is supposed to mean now there's an older and younger Teela. Maybe this is this comic's way of trying to bring out the difference between the baby Teela and the goddess, that or how she originally looked back when the first comics came out, where uh, back in the 80s, where the goddess looked just like Teela, when there was basically a 2-for-1 kind of thing, where you had the warrior woman Teela, who would be like this, and then you put her snake headdress on, and she would be the goddess. Anyway, I think that will conclude our look at the Snake Teela. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for listening, or watching, I guess. I suppose you could listen, but that would be kind of pointless if this was a toy review and you just kind of listened instead of watched. Anyway, peace and love.